Eccoci qua. Eccoci qua. Andiamo Roy, su, su, su.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
Aspetta. Mi sento in forma, ma bisogna vedere dov'è. Noi siamo? C'è il coso. Noi siamo qua. Bene. Fa. Dai. Ah! Maledetto te. Fame.
Any Central unit, suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
11K responding.
Siamo noi.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. What's going on here?
This joker was trying to tail one of our patrons inside.
I'm a reporter, you idiot. I'm doing a feature for the Examiner, and that patron I was following is a red under investigation by the feds.
Where is he now?
The parking lot. His is the blue Talbot. Say, how about an exclusive when you bring him back?
Shove off. You won't be filing your story today. I'll check this out.
Zitto.
A red, huh? Sneaky bastard. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Si può andare di qua? Anda. Qua.
LAPD, sir. Can I have a word?
Well, that's an admission of guilt if I ever saw one.
He's not getting away that easily.
Grande.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Non qua spari io. Però impazzito. Però prendilo.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Capito? Oh. Vai, vai, vai. Bastardo.
Hands behind your head.
Ho fatto una manovra pizza, grazie assurda. Perché forse c'è l'eco che c'è il volume della TV, non sapevo. Vai, adesso.
This is harassment. Understand? My politics are nobody's goddamn business but my own.
È brutto senza cappello, Roy. Sì, brutto, va giù. The sunshine, the sunshine, the sunshine, the sunshine. Zio, 31 su 40, proprio lui. Così. Andiamo, dai, su. Dove sto guardando? Io ho fatto DLC un mare d'erba, praticamente non finiva mai. Veramente, non finiva proprio mai. Palle.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Così proprio.
Bukowski,
Phelps, back again.
we're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Simpatico eroi, fa anche le battutine sui morti, eh. Porco...
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Dici. Brutto morire così, comunque, ragazzi. Madonna.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Sigaretta, sigaretta. DNA. Ci interessa, sappiamo chi è. Cos'è? Tutto irrilevante questa scena del crimine? C'è qualcosa di
When you're ready
irrilevante?
to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Ancora niente. Sono inutili.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Sono sti qui.
What's that click?
Ah. Prendiamo anche l'ultimo.
Never the same, are they?
Bam.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
La droga.
He kept his stash close at hand.
Questo famoso biglietto.
We should follow up on the musician angle.
C'è che ha lasciato scritto. Basta, chat. C'è niente.
Do we have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
No, fratello, no, ho sbagliato. Tutte le volte sta cosa che deve leggere tutte le cose. Oh via. Oh tu sei crullo. Dai che palle, su. Lì, in quella tasca lì. Quella tasca lì. No, niente, non ci va quella tasca lì. Niente. Guarda attentamente i cadaveri noi. Ah, rumore, beh. Iscido. C'è un cappello, è tuo, Bukowski? No, non è tuo. Allora, questa è la prima A, poi B e C ne abbiamo 4. Un'altra c'è. Vedi? Ah, cose che non servono a niente. Un po' vedere una stanza.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Magari le spacciavano.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Io quasi quasi ci vado poi a interrogare lei. Magari... Quasi quasi, andiamoci, vediamo un po', dai.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Questo? Questo... Ci eravamo persi, vedi qui.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city...
Era lui il suo amico. Niente, via.
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
Evidentemente non interessava. Va bene, ok. Cos'è qui? Oh, non trovo. Allora. Azione. Via. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
How bad is it?
How well did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is L.A.'s most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Odrik. Questi sono tutti I nomi. Ah, ok.
Enough to arm 3 companies. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. This is the crate we recovered. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Grande Harry, sei il numero 1. Adesso torniamo a Hub.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn it.
Guarda questo, sapevo.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat, the late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates then, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke?
What the hell?
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the Blue Room? I couldn't do that to you.
Hollywoodland. Ora scritta Hollywood. Voilà. Sembra che ci sia anche storto, però.
Something big, right?
Mica tanto. Sono comportati bene, dai. Vediamo un po' se...
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Questo mi piace.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Thank you for your help, man.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Conosco, nel senso.
What now?
All these junkies seem to get a free pass to the Blue Room. How about we pay a visit?
E allora andiamo, no? Aspetti, Roy. Andiamo. Come si fa sempre col sirenone? Ah, è qua. Difficile, eh? Distante, comunque il club da... Room Jazz Club.
He's the cop who arrested
Che brutti ceffi che ci sono qua. Brutti ceffi.
Excuse me. I've got to sort through some unclaimed items right now.
Sì, sì.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why
Attenzione.
antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Sì. Dici, ma io e te abbiamo lavoro da fare o te con la band? Occhi verdi, capelli castani, Elsa Lichtman. Vabbè, insomma.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Lo sai che io ho il cappello, mi togli una risposta, bella mia.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Ho la voce la Big Smoke di GTA lui, eh?
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
Ah, sta crucca bastarda. È un po' che fa. Com'era? Ho un po' intuito. Molta gente sta morendo di overdose. Se qualcosa deve dirmelo. posso aiutare? La città è piena di tossici, ragazzi morti, non speciale. Vediamo.
I'm not looking to arrest users. I'm after the supply.
You just don't get it, do you? Some people can't live without heroin. Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with you, officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Fosse questa macchina qui, invece era quell'altra.
These people!
Cille, che fai, mi vedi?
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Vicino di così, fratello. Braccioli sei. Espressivo. Aia.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Fanno queste cose, Cole, sei sposato, Cole.
Boy, that steak had seen better days.
LAPD, we have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was in Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Una cazzata.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Ti ho sempre tirato fuori le parole di bocca io a te.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Yeah. I'm telling you, it'll never stick.
Dove sto andando? Ho sbagliato strada.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case.
I don't know what makes you so stupid.
Arriviamo.
All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution.
Dov'è la... Mannaggia, ho mancato.
Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Morton Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3 identified.
Che giri del cavolo che devo fare io? Ma te guarda. Sul bar. Non mi carica mai.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Cole.
Shooter has a machine gun. He's emptied 2 clips into the bus. As near as we can make out, he's on the roof of one of those buildings. Move, I've got you.
You're clear, go!
Non è qui. Sapevo. Già strano. Ho perso il mio cappello, non è giusto.
You're covered, Phelps.
Fa talmente casino che manco sente che gli sto arrivando da gente.
Move, I've got you.
LAPD, drop the gun now!
Bello, col Phelps. Ho fatto una strage, ha fatto, ammazzato tutti sull'autobus. Ha ammazzato 1 o 2 poliziotti. Che cecchino, questo era un pazzo.
It's one of the BARs.
Sì, era proprio quella. Caricatore questo. Corpo via.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Oh. C'è niente, mi sa questo, di qui e di là. C'è niente.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Detto anch'io.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Questa è una bugia. O forse no. Una bugia.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Ritirare l'accusa, sei sicuro?
Looks like I was mistaken.
Voglio usare l'istinto, no, devo fare il babbo. L'accusa per forza, creare il cecchino, dai, Forza.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook.
Sapevo.
Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Ho vinto un trofeo, sesto
Pretty
reggimento.
cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying a story?
Not for a minute.
Sia? No, aspetta. Aspetta.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Mica se l'ambulanza. Non ce l'avevo già. Viene dalla stazione perché c'è qualcosa che mi è fuggito.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer.
Sto bug che c'è sul PSN, tipo che non puoi andare più offline, tipo io voglio fare le cose per cazzi miei, magari non posso perché mi rimane sempre su online. È buggato. In compenso avevo un sacco di gente che tipo non si connetteva da più di un mese, però lo sapevo che giocava sempre offline, quindi era sgamata la gente. Stavo a dire non connettersi per un mese, pure, cioè essere attivi, però non capisco, non ho capito questa cosa. La brutta macchina cos'è? Vediamo già. Brutta. Allora, vediamo un po' dove sono le scale, non mi ricordo più, dov'è che si va sopra. Sopra.
Put him down one round.
Qua.
Mouthpiece door strips off me.
Quello dove stava? No, sta anche scrivendo il telefono. Il telefono. Secondo me mi è sfuggito qualcosa. Non ti posso rispondere, fratello. Niente. Strano, eh?
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can
Advice?
get to that desk.
What do you think?
Pensa,
I want to make
io.
homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need to break.
Help me out.
No, ti caga proprio, Roy. Proprio.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants...
Strano però, eh? Vogliamo qualcosa il comandante. Lasciato il comandante, di brutto. Strano che però me lo segni ancora come destinazione. Strano strano.
When is America going to understand? It's not about getting, it's about giving.
Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
Niente.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Che fa? Che fa?
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
Isn't he the cop who won a medal in a solving all
Non c'è niente, dai. Non devo stare qui a pensarci. C'è niente, c'è niente. Ma...
That's that cop.
Interroga Jack Kelso, giusto? Cos'è? Qui sono 4. Ed io qui potrei 1, 2, 3, 4 per usare i 4 punti istinto. Cazzo di trofeo. Oh, è impossibile. Raga, c'è qualcosa ma non riesco. Sto anche nervosendo, sempre quello. Non so, io entro qui in stanze a caso. C'è andare giù? Dite? Giù? Ah.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got
No, non te lo do mano. Arrangiati.
Side. That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my sap.
So what next?
Ma c'è un'altra pagina forse? Oh, ma io non vedo nulla. Kelso. C'è Kelso. Questo. Vedete? No. Possibile, scusate. Boh, io sto diventando scemo. Adesso, cioè, boh. Scusami, Che mai è il telefono? Statistiche. Oh, che cazzo vuoi, Scusate, Boh. Gente stupida, veramente. Ti chiamano e poi ti dicono no, non volevo chiamarti, ho sbagliato. Vabbè, tranquillo. La droga fa male. Sempre saputo. Diario. Jack non si vede. Un appartamento di cazzo. Ma dov'è l'appartamento di cazzo? Ma un luogo. Un attimo.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired.
Dai. Dai. Forse non lo vedevo prima. Lo incontro male. Oia. Ah. C'avevo una fame, ragazzi, eppure 7:30. Che succede? Oh?
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
So tutte... Beh,
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in L.A. trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Io uso l'istinto, così facciamo il trofeo, rimuovo e uno l'ho fatto.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Usiamo.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Guarda che si scatti improvvisi.
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
Tutte cose di Cohen mi sta mandando.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Getting close and steer him off the tar. Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Ho capito, Roy, ma se la tua macchina non va più di così...
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. Getting close and steer him off the tar. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Adesso accelerata che ha dato così assurda.
Watch it. These guys aren't gonna go quietly. Open fire!
Soldato già. No, non sono andato.
Reinforcements are on.
Guarda com'è bello sto bar. Mamma mia. No, lo volevo, è troppo bello era. Ah, la gente da eliminare. Bene.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them. Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Giornale, attenzione, messo così a terra. Lo scandalo dei narcotici potrebbe arrivare anche ai piani alti.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor?
Eccola là.
District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
The name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer.
Dio di puttana. Ah, tutto qui? No, sì, è impossibile. Macchina tipo rotta. Cappello pattugliere. Andiamo su.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Ma che eroe quel poliziotto, io sono eroe. Non posso aver preso una distanza del genere con un fucile a pompa, ragazzi, è illegale. Guarda come piove, guarda come diluvia. Ah, così, la lancia il fucile così. Ha detto basta. Non lo voglio, ha detto. Sempre vivo.
Tell Courtney.
Sì?
Bad luck.
Bella sfortuna.
It was worth a try. It was worth a try. God.
Voleva prima. Non può guardare a Joss. Ancora lui?
Polar Bear Ice Company. They really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Posto.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
Not everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
La frecciatina questa qui. Allora.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Cazzo. Dico anch'io che cazzo. Guarda come mi va storta la macchina, guarda. Mannaggia, guarda, oh.
Look out!
Mannaggia. Cos'è? Vabbè, non l'ho fatto io però così,
There, line them up.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Keep moving, I'll cover you. On the roof, Cole, nail him.
Really hurts.
Dai, già prendo il bar perché è troppo bello.
This is worse than a war zone.
Mamma mia, il mostro.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Sì, con la ruota bucata. No, dai, però. Un'altra macchina, Roy. Quanto che arriva il disturbato mentale. Vai. Tu. Ho fatto un inganno però l'incontro, io non ci volevo andare lì, perché era giusto nella mia traiettoria. Cosa? Sì, ma che scusa? Che scusa? Non l'ho capita sta cosa. Serio? Come la prende? Niente, oh. Mamma che buscia di... Ma che... Tutti ora così li scopro. Ma dov'è che scopro tutte queste cose, scusate, ok. Mi fa piacere, nel senso, però. Voilà.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm that close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap...
No buts. This is more important.
Sorrisino da bastardo.
The bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. It leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Oh, dimostro.
Jack isn't scared of Phelps. None of us were. We just followed your orders.
Forse non era una bugia.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
So Eddie McGoldrick took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie has been up to.
Tutto sbagliato. Buono,
Have you
fenomeno
finished,
comunque.
detective?
Detective
I'm just
proprio
getting started.
nato.
You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
Eccolo qui, degradato.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Hai fatto un tradito. Ma sei un bastardo. Poi quei cani coi crucchi vai. Mi fai incazzare, ecco. Parlano nulla, boh. Caso delle tue azioni sei stato degradato, preparati per un nuovo incarico. Caso chiuso. Non c'è pace per i malvagi, trofeo. Degradato. Incendi dolosi, stazione di polizia di Wiltshire. Visione 7. Due ex marini uccisi al teatro cinese. Dimenticati tutti tranne della stampa. Mi ci ha fatto andare. Oh, l'uomo del gas, attenzione, è proprio lui. Come fa? Vedi? Così fa esplodere tutto. Vedi? Non mette. Voilà. E poi via con tutto. Hai visto?
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Get out! Vedi? Io voglio quel vestito nell'incognito. Basta. Deciso.
Need a drink. I got...
Non me lo dà. Starto.
Theaters again.
Ma ascolta, io voglio fare quello 5 stelle, mettiamoci in vestito a modo e cazzo me ne frega. Ma questo come è brutto. Che più bella è quella, ragazzi, non la fai più bella.
I'm telling you, it'll never stick and you'll get roasted.
Non la fa, raga, è più bella.
You watched the Hammond Galahad fight. It's a mess that was. Anyway, that's the couple.
Lui passa attraverso le porte, lui è un fottuto mago. È un lesionista. Un veicolo! Un veicolo! Allora, impazzito. Quant'è? 79? Buono, buono.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else?
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. I see you man, first day hero, walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Tanto distante questa codesta cosa. Allora. Ma l'ho già fatto secondo me questo via. Sì, ma io sono un culo al mondo, come faccio ad andare lì io? No, 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 si può andare lì. Comunque raga, ha salvato, quindi io volendo potrei staccare tranquillamente. Salvato. Vabbè, quindi se io tipo faccio ricomincia. Se fate montaggine 40 e partita da 0. Ok. Quindi ragazzi niente, ci vediamo. Non lo so, dopo cena, non lo so, o domani. Grazie a tutti, belli e brutti, chi l'ha visto e chi non l'ha visto. Aspetta, vediamo un po' se me l'ha accusato. Vedi, non me l'ha accusato, vedi? Vedi? Vabbè. Comunque ci vediamo o dopo cena o domani. Bella a tutti.